So we have a hurricane coming, you know, it's Florida. I signed up for this, I guess, but, you know, I gotta get a Friday video done real quick. So it's late night, it's dark. Is it the calm before the storm? So now I just gotta sneak an idea past Jen because I need her to grab that stuff. So she's in the laundry room, which is right on the other side of this door. So I'm just gonna... Jen, come here. Jen, hey. Guess what? Camera. Guess what? Surprise! It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna do a Friday video because of the hurricane.
Okay. We're not mic'd up though.
Oh my gosh, you kill me on the mic.
Okay,
what? You're right. The people are right. Everyone's like, the mic sounds so much better. Okay. Fine. If I get a mic, are we ready to film?
we need to clean up first.
It's gonna be...
Okay.
It's gonna be
Look
like...
at this. Can you see anything in here? Can you tell what's going on? No.
They'll have
Because
no
this is
problems
chaos.
focusing.
So you can't hear us and you can't see what's happening.
So you're saying we gotta get this cleaned up?
We do need to get this cleaned up.
Are you gonna help me?
You need to. That's heavy.
Okay. Are you gonna help me?
One team, one fight.
Okay, let's get back to work then. Okay, I'm gonna apologize for the lighting, but ta-da!
We did it!
It's organized. So, we're ready to film the Friday video. I've got the PACKOUT.
You promised we were going to take a break.
Oh, we get a break? What are we gonna do?
We were going to close our eyes for 8 to 10 hours.
Close our eye?
In another room.
We're gonna go to
horizontal
another room.
service.
Horizontal.
Surface.
All right. Well, sorry this is a short video, but I gotta go.
Plus we don't.
Plus we don't what? Plus we don't what?
We don't even have mics, so we couldn't if we wanted to.
Okay.
We'll be back in a minute. Record.
You happy?
Maybe.
You got your mic?
Maybe.
Okay. What's going on? I'm in the garage. I know. It's been a while since I've been in a garage. And I'm going to have Jen do a little camera rotate. You can see where we're at. You don't even have to pick it up yet. We just boop. So we have that wall that needs to be finished. We've got the OSB for it. We've got this wall.
Oh, I'm going to zoom out. So
We've got the car wash stuff going up. And the motorcycles in here. Active projects, some plants, you know. There was a hurricane. Hey, it's Friday. And we're alive. So, I got some PACKOUT stuff for you. And I'm in the PACKOUT garage. Some of you like to say welcome back. I find that funny. Didn't go anywhere. Just, you know, I have a life outside of PACKOUTs. I know that's not what you guys want to hear, right? Because PACKOUTs should be life. But Jen picked this up at... Oh my gosh, actually, Northern Tool. I forgot the name of it. So it's the 49666805. This is the Ugga Dugga compatible. You know what's really funny is Jen was like, what does that mean, Ugga Dugga? Right, so if you guys have ever been a troll on the interwebs, the second somebody pulls out an impact, puts one of these on and starts just going to town on a lug nut, the first thing you got to do is get in the comments and say, chrome socket, chrome socket. So I have had for a while my SAE and my metric. One says crimpers. That's interesting. Yep, definitely crimpers. Don't know where the other socket set is. Hey, live fun. But, you know, Milwaukee came out with trays eventually, and they only released them to Home Depot when they first did these SAE and metric socket sets in the chrome. Now, it's a half like this. I don't know where it is. But if you want to work on, you know, things that require Ugga Duggas, aka impacts, you're going to want impact rated. Oh, it's not even, oh, I haven't even, see, this is how new it is. So we're going to rip it open on camera. So this, as you can see, I hope, is very similar to the non-impact rated ones. In fact, you're going to be able to put this tray, and that's why I have this out. All right, we can put that in a PACKOUT, but we can also take this out of here and put it in a half. Now we won't, because this is an entire set. In fact, it is a 36-piece 3/8 drive. So this is sort of to go along with, you could say I probably keep this in my oh shit kit. Don't have a trash can, so we're gonna pretend that this is one. Woohoo! Okay, so we have metric and we have imperial. They're all long. That's what she said. It's nice, right? We've got color coding on our metric side. We have black, which is why, if you guys didn't realize that when I showed you, right? So I have black for one and red for the other. Granted, it's supposed to say sockets, but let's go back to that. So it's a standard little setup. First thing right away I like that they did include is a 3/8 to impact adapter, because obviously impact is rated. We have a swivel. It's a 3/8 inch swivel. It has an extension, and then if we're going to start big, we have 15/16, and it goes all the way down to a 1/4 inch. Okay, impact rated. Then on our metric side of things, we have 24 millimeter, and it's got the embossed. So I guess if you were blind, you could absolutely work blind. I don't know, but it's not going to just, the paint's not going to just wear off because it's embossed and then the paint is down in there and it's embedded. So 24 millimeter, and we go all the way down to 6 millimeter. Okay. And just to get it out of the way right now, here is the 10 millimeter. Okay, so I'm going to just take that and I'm going to throw it away over there because I'm going to lose it probably at any point in time. But it's, other than that, it is literally the standard low profile, full width PACKOUT. It does have a sticker on the back of the PACKOUT that says that it's a socket set. I will 3D print one of the handle badges for this. That'll probably say like impact sockets. But it has still the standard Milwaukee PACKOUT logo on it. Nothing about this is PACKOUT only. They definitely just took a PACKOUT and put a socket set into it. And like I said, because it's in the trays, it's compatible, so you could move it over. Now, I did want to, while we had this opportunity to, break in the garage, show you some other stuff that I'm working on quickly that we're going to do a couple of dedicated videos, but I have an upgraded version of this. So we're going to be doing that in next week's video. We're going to show you how we take this staple gun and move it into our drawers because, Milwaukee didn't release drawers right away. But another thing, a really cool idea that Jen was talking about, and I think we're going to do it live, but we want to sort of hear your opinion in the comments. It's sort of like we've got this, right? And if you look at some of my stuff, it's got labels on it. M18, this says miscellaneous hardware. But some of the stuff is definitely not organized. Just because it's in a PACKOUT doesn't mean it's organized. In fact, with moving, if the PACKOUTs had empty space in it when I was getting stuff off the walls because of the wall, is not that conducive with travel, I might have just opened up the PACKOUT and thrown it in. So you'll see blue painters, tape, and all that. So she had an idea, which is we'll post on the community tab like a picture of the wall, and then we'll put like a vote, and we'll say vote for your top PACKOUT that you want to see us organize, or maybe it's open up the unboxing one, but we'll come on live, or it could be a dedicated video to whatever you guys think. We're just throwing some ideas out, and we'll grab something off the shelf, we'll bring it down, we'll show you what's in it, and we'll show you what we think is a better way to organize it. So if you guys like that idea, I want you to just comment below. You can see a version of it that you would want to do, go for it. But with a little bit of warning, we could do stuff like a 3D printed handle, latches, inserts for it. But like this, for example, I'm not going to show you within detail. In fact, I'm going to sort of slide it down so Jen can put it in front of the camera. Is a gas leak detector. They use these a lot in automobiles to find like a vacuum leak in the system, or maybe if you have a turbo problem. But that one, if you want to, barely can fit, but I can definitely make this fit in a PACKOUT. And you can see that it's hitting the lid, but there are ways to make this work. And what I want to do is have everything that goes along with that in one place. And because some of you have asked, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in, sometimes I get, why do you need all this, right? I got a lot when I did the STV racking hardware cabinet. Everyone's like, what do you need all that for? When I have a project in mind, I don't always want to go to the store. And where I used to live in Ohio, it was at least an hour round trip. And when Jen wanted to go to a store, it was 4 hours round trip.
It's at least an hour one way. So it's a 2-hour thing if we couldn't find it in town.
Right. So could you imagine round trip? You're in the middle of a project, right? We all like our Home Depot counters. How many times did it take? But there's definitely times where I'm literally sitting on a couch and all of a sudden I get a bug up my ass that says, organize this, or maybe fix this, or build this. And sometimes I just want to have every washer known to man. So I have bins full of washers, bins full of springs, nuts, bolts. I don't want to always go to a hardware store when I'm working on stuff. So I like having things organized, and I've used these leak detectors 2 or 3 times. We used it the other day when we were trying to find what's going on with the pool. It's got a little pressure thing. You inflate it, and then you put pressure, and then you turn it on, and it'll blow the line out. Plus, it'll also add smoke, and then you can see where it's coming from. I wouldn't get rid of this. I would save this, but you're right. I don't use it a lot, but I'm not going to get rid of it. And as long as I have space, I'm going to have a place to put it. So I sort of ask you to follow along, and also I'm asking for your opinion. Do you guys want to see this live? Do we want to throw me under the gun and put the stress on me of trying to organize one of these live? Or do you want to give me some warnings? You guys vote in the community tab or something like that for which ones you want to see, and then I can...
We could pull them down and take a picture of each one of them open or from the top and not move anything and say 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, and I don't know if we're going to do it like once a month or every so many weeks, but we could definitely put a couple out, take a photo, post it in the community tab, and do a poll, and then you guys could pick which one. And then when we go live, I'll have all the 3D printed items ready, sort of spread out, that we can choose from, and you guys can sort of see how my brain works, which, you know, spoiler alert, it's really scary. So that's all I got. If you're in the market for some packouts and you're in the market for some Ugga-Duggas, I definitely say that this impact set is going to be a must. I actually just got rid of some Amazon and some Harbor Freight tools for this guy, so great to add it to the collection. Just needs a 3D printed label, which means I got to get inside, mainly to edit the video, but I think I'll go ahead and design a handle for this, and that means I got to pack out. So thanks for commenting in advance. Make sure you subscribe, share the video, and yeah, let me know in the comments below what your opinion is on that format. And otherwise, hope you guys were all safe during the hurricane, and I'm out of here.